Hi, I'm Austin Higgins. I'm going to take you through my handwritten product requirements templates. These templates are designed for anyone with any background to come up with, document, and define new technology product ideas. When you're starting to develop a new software or technology product, it's helpful to document a basic overview of what you're trying to do. And you can do this by answering just a handful of questions that I have captured here in the new product overview. For this example and for the following examples, I'm going to focus on a new product called Budget Tracker. It's similar to any of the other finance and budget trackers like Mint, where you need a budget, or the hundreds of other ones. It's pretty straightforward. People know how it works, so it's a great use for this example and these templates. So our product name is Budget Tracker. First, we want to look at what problem are you trying to solve. So don't start with what features or what can customers do, but at the core of what you're trying to accomplish, what's the problem? So for this, we're trying to keep track of personal spending, savings, and financial goals. Next, who you are solving this problem for. As you can see here, there are a number of categories: customers, employees, partners, vendors, or some other groups. In this example, it's customers, but it could be a software product could be used by employees, or you could create a new tool for your vendors to use. Regardless, just look at who are the potential customers, and then kind of categorize them in a very simple way. For this tool, it's people interested in their financial health. It's kind of broad, maybe age range of 25 to 40. Next, why do you want to do this? To help people take control of their finances. What would happen if you could not solve this problem? People would still struggle. If you have other tools or other software that you're trying to build that have a very strong reason behind it, maybe it's for like an internal automation, where you're losing lots of money. If you couldn't solve the problem, there could be a very specific and hard number behind what would happen if you couldn't solve the problem. For this example, it's pretty straightforward. People would just continue in their current state. When should this problem be solved? 6 to 18 months. With other tools that you may look at building, especially for internal tools for a customer or for employees, vendors or partners to use, you may have more pressing timelines. This is really helpful for conversations later in the planning stages. What would stop this problem from being solved? So in our example, there could be some software issues. It couldn't work. You could have a lack of adoption. Maybe customers are used to using a lot of other things, or security concerns. When you're dealing with customer data, when you're dealing with financial data, sometimes people are a little concerned about that. It's just good to think kind of outside of the problem. If you're trying to solve a problem and you know who has the problem and you know how you're going to solve it, what are some things that could stop it from being solved? In these examples, especially with the security concerns, as you're planning a software solution later, maybe that's something that you put a lot of emphasis on, given we've identified it up front. What is the benefit to those who have this problem? We're not looking at features or what someone can do, with the actual software tool. We'll do that in the next stages. But for now, when we decide what the problem is and who it's for, once we solve that, what are the real benefits that they get? In this example, more clarity, so more information on what they're doing with their finances, hopefully more money because they're paying attention to it, and more peace of mind. Finally, what is the benefit to the organization for solving this problem? Customer loyalty, revenue, and data. Hopefully all of these, and I'm sure quite a bit more. This template should only take a few minutes to fill out, and it's a great brainstorming tool for one person or for a group of people to think through what is a new thing that we want to accomplish, what is a new tool or what is a new software we want to build, and how can we just get started on taking ideas in our head and getting it on paper. Next, we'll look at new product vision.